俺の力を借りたいの？いいよ。あなたがこのレーンを必要とするなら何でも言ってね。誰かをこの世から消すことは得意なんだ。あなたはもういいや。壊れて消えろ。
Hi everyone, this is Chronicle. I'm going to talk about this land, and then he is a Berber Chronicle from the Scarlet Frame chapter, and he has a recently job plus from his main job, and with one new mementos. But right now I don't have his mementos yet, so I only show the chloric mementos. And then I have mastered most of his gate, except for the 6 gate and 7 gate, and with the gears and runes everything, his overall status is not really that bad. As you can see, the physical attack is about this, and the dex is about this, and the speed is about 200. Can be even higher. And then his evasion is not bad. It's about this high. And this is without any evasion runes. So if you equip him with the evasion rune, it will be 58 instead. And then with the slash evasion from the gear. And then he is quite specialized in bad attack. As you can see, it's plus 44. Not really that bad. And then this is a leader skill. For the water units, all of them will have HP plus 50%, physical attack plus 40%, and fire resistance plus 10%. So it's very good for physical attacker. And then if you master his 3rd gate, this physical attack 40% split into all attack 20% and physical attack 20%. So you can mess around with the other types of attacker like magic attacker, but it's still very good to team with a physical attacker of course. And then this is a main ability. For this first skill, it is an aerial water pierce attack and damage towards the enemies only, and with the jewel drain, and the damage increase when he attacks from the side or back. And the shooting range is 3, and the AoE is a 1 straight line in front of him. So this skill main purpose is to drain the opponent jewel. Yeah, other than that it's really nothing much. And then next is the second skill. Well, there's a minor adjustment on this skill. It lowers the jewel cost. And then it is a moving water slash attack, and with the 3 turns, evasion up, and the damage increase when he attacks from the side or back, and the shooting range is 5. So basically this skill is still very good, especially if further increase his evasion rate, so that he can easily evade the attack, except for those 100% hit of course. And then next is a 3rd skill. It is an aerial water slash attack, and with the jewel damage, and for the 1 turn, the opponent accuracy graded down, and the shooting range is 4, and the AoE is a diamond. So basically this skill main purpose is reduce the opponent accuracy, so that you have a higher chances of evade the enemy's attack. And then if you master his 5th gate, this skill change into, it added extra strong bursts of fire, and the skill usage increase, and the jewel cost down, and the skill power increase. So the overall upgrade is quite good, especially you can use 5 times instead of 2 times. And then this is a 4th skill. Well, there is a minor adjustment on this skill. And then this skill is when you unlock his Barbell skill, level 85. And it is a moving skill. And for the 1 turn, his speed greatly increase, and move plus 2, and physical attack times 2. But this skill cannot be used again for the next turn. And then during the changes, this skill will have the power up, but basically it's only increase the skill power attack, and there's no skill usage for the 1 turn. And the adjustment is, when you use this skill to move to any location, without any moving from the start, you can move again once more. But then before the adjustment, even if you never move at all, and after when you use this skill to move to one location, you cannot move at next turn. Yeah, so it's a good upgrade overall. And then next is the 5th skill. It is a water slash attack, and for the 5 turns, he will target provoke the enemy, and for the 5 turns, the enemy accuracy down, and the shooting range is 3. So this skill is actually very good, even though it's only for 1 target, but it's very good for PvP and arena and some of the hell quests. Since lane is an evasion unit, so other than the 100% hit skill, more or less is a miss. Yeah, and then you can use 5 times. And the skill damage is quite high. And then next is the last skill. Well, there is a minor adjustment on this skill as well. It reduces the jewel cost a bit, and then it is a water slash attack, and reduce the opponent maximum HP, and for the 3 turns, the opponent will have healing disable and healing power down, and the shooting range is 1. So basically this skill is still very good, especially you can reduce the opponent maximum HP. So like for example, if the opponent has the healing disabled in mute, you still can lower down the maximum HP and lower down the healing power. So even if the opponent has the HP regen, the HP recovery will be even lower than usual, of course. So it's quite good. And then next is a side ability. Well, there's no changes on these two skills. This is just a water slash attack and the damage increase when attacked from the side and back. Nothing much. And then for this skill, it is an area strong blast status towards the enemies only for 3 turns. And then after when you use this skill, he will move to one location. So basically this skill is not really that bad. It will further reduce the opponent accuracy. And then next is the third skill. It is a water slash attack, and for the 3 turns, the opponent move will be 0, and if the opponent has the accuracy down, the damage greatly increase, and the damage will be increased when he attacks from the side or back, and the shooting range is 1. So basically this is a very powerful debuff, but the shooting range is only just 1, so it's not so easy to use, and then the damage is actually quite high if the opponent have the accuracy down. And then next is the last skill. It is a moving skill, and he deals the enemy maximum duel 100% damage, and the maximum limit will be 150, and the shooting range is 3. So basically this skill is quite good for PvP and some of the hell quests, but the duel cost is 80, so beware, it's not so cheap. And then this is a reaction ability. This reaction ability will activate on all types of attack, and it is 100% activation, and then before the enemy's attack, he will activate the evasion up and it's a permanent buff, and then with the all attack up and can be stacked 3 times until he getting any damage, and with the skill attack counter activation. So basically as long as he never gets any attack, this all attack up is a permanent buff. So this reaction ability is very good, and there's no range limit. And then this is a support ability. This passive is when you master his second gate. It added extra physical attack and back attack resistance up, and then with the evasion up. So this passive is almost a must to equip. And then next is, this passive increase his physical attack, dex and back attack power, but reduce his physical defense. So basically these 2 passive will be the best for him, but depending on the situation, you can switch this passive to, this passive increase his speed and move +1, so that he can move around the map even better. But you need to sacrifice one of the passive, either evasion or attack. And then there's one more passive you can consider is, this passive will increase his slash evasion, so depending on the situation, this might be the better choice. It increased 4-0, quite a lot. And then next is a master ability. Okay, as you can see there's 2 master ability. For the first one, it is only just slash attack increase, nothing much. And then for the second one, when his HP is 100%, his evasion increase and move jump +1. So basically as long as his HP is max, his evasion will be very high. So try not to get any damage, if not his evasion down a bit. And then next is the mementos. Okay, this mementos is not a limited mementos, so it's quite good. And it increases his maximum HP for the basic parameter. And for the good skill, it increases the dex, initial duel, physical attack, back attack, and slash evasion. And then if you max rate these mementos, it added extra water attack up. So basically this mementos is really very good for him, especially with the slash evasion up, so that he can easily evade all types of slash attacker with the passive. And then about the BG ability, it is an aerial water slash attack and damage towards the enemies only, and the damage increase when you attack from the back only, and with the dual damage, and before the skill activates, for the 3 turns, the opponent dual cross greatly increase. And the shooting range is 5, and the AoE is a horizontal 5 in front of him. And then if you max rate these mementos, the overall skill power increase, and the dual cost increase for the enemies, and instead of 3 turns, become 4 turns. So this skill is quite good for PvP or Arena, these 2. And some of the hell quests, I think. And then next is the leader skill. For the Watazumi warriors, all of them will have physical attack plus 30%, slash attack 30%, maximum duel 20%, evasion 10%, and strong berserker grid 40%, and strong berserker waft 20%. So basically this leader skill is very good for physical slash attacker, yeah, especially with the evasion. so that you can team with the evasion party like Tanosuke, or maybe Natsume, or Laftaria, or Yaras, or Bran, those characters. And then these mementos you also can use for the Scarlet Frame mementos group, either way. And then next is a mementos gear. It is an accessory, and only Lane and Natsume can be equipped, and it increases his maximum HP, back attack, bind status attack, and dex. So this will further increase his back attack damage with the mementos everything. And then for the weapon ability is, from the start of the map, his back attack, all back status resistance grading up, and with the evasion up, and move +1, until he use any one attack. So basically, as long as he never even attack anyone, this is a permanent buff. So this weapon ability is very good for PvP and Arena. And then for another mementos is, this mementos is not a limiter as well, and then you also increase some of his status, like the dex up from the basic parameter, and then maximum HP and bind resistance up for the group skill. But the rest is only for Natsume. But then for the mementos gear, it is a katana weapon, and only Natsume and Len can be equipped, and it increases his physical attack, speed, slash attack, and bind status resistance. So basically this weapon is also very good for Len. And then for the weapon ability is, it is a water slash attack, and the lower his HP is, the higher the damage is, and with the HP drain from some of the damage, and the shooting range is 3. And this weapon ability also Lane can be used. So basically these two mementos gear is very good for Lane, not just Natsume. And then if you don't have these two mementos, you can use this Glorious mementos. And the status up is not really that bad. It increases maximum HP, these two, and with the speed up, jump +1, slash attack, and area attack resistance. So it's not really that bad for him. But this two bridging ability is not really for him. This is for Glorious, and this is for Nvidia light units, and depending on the physical defense. And then the bridging ability speed bonus also have the Lane. Yeah, so another speed +10. And then this is the gears. If you don't have the weapon from the mementos for Len and Natsume, this will be the good alternate choice. It is a free weapon you can get from the Sacred Stone, and this weapon is for Zen or Katanova, and it increases his maximum HP, physical attack, and critical. Yeah, it's not really that bad, or any katana weapon you like. And then for the next gear, this armor you can get from the Zen mementos, and it's a normal mementos, and it increases dex, water attack, evasion, and slash attack. Yeah, it's very good for here as well. And the best part is, for this weapon ability, if you equip with the Zen katana with this armor, it will permanently increase his maximum HP, dex, and speed. So basically if you don't have the weapon, this will be the good alternative. And then if you don't have this armor, you can equip with anything that is increase the evasion will be good enough. And then next is, this accessory you can get from the gear summon, and then it increases speed, charm resistance, berserk resistance, and slash evasion. So this accessory is also very good for him. It will further increase his evasion on the slash attacker. And then you also can use the weapon ability. It is a moving skill, and he will recover his best status, and for the 3 turns, his speed increase, and the moving range is 3. So you also can use this skill to move around, and then with the speed up. Yeah, it's not really that bad. And then if you don't have this accessory, you can equip with anything that's increase the speed will be good enough. And then next is a Kaigan Lasso. It increases maximum HP by 50% when you max level, and back attack for level 5, physical attack for level 10, evasion for level 15, and strong bursts of fire for level 10. So basically it will further increase his attack damage from behind and increase his evasion. And then next is the runes or seals. Well, right now I'm equipping him with the physical attack up and single attack up, but of course it will be better to equip with the evasion rune +10, so that he will have the higher chance to evade the attack. And then with the physical attack, slash, and then dex, and then anything. Okay, next is, okay, I'm going to try out at the training arena, and let's see how powerful he really is as an attacker and evasion unit. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's check his status first. Well, I'm using his real skill, so his HP is about this high, and the physical attack is this high. And then with the other status from the mementos, and the muscle ability. Okay, let's see his normal attack. Okay, this is a normal attack from in front and then without weakness. And how about this one? From behind with weakness. Okay. And then how about this first skill? Okay, and surely higher because it's a bad attack. And how about this skill? Okay, and okay, with evasion up. And this one, not bad, and 15k, but it's strong versus a fire. And how about this skill? 11k and 16k. Okay, not bad. And the last skill, this one, about 9k and 14k. Okay. And how about the side ability? This one. Okay, nothing much. And okay. And how about this skill? About 10k and 14k. Okay, next is I'm going to use this skill to increase his attack and speed. And let's see the total damage increase by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's check his status first. Well, about 3.4k after thumb 2. And the speed is about 400 after speed up. And the move is +7. Okay, for one turn. And how about his normal attack? Okay, and about 12k. Okay. And then this one. About 10k and 17k. And this one 14k and 21k. Okay. And this one, okay, about 15k and 27k. And then how about this skill? 19k and 28k. Okay. And last one, this one, 16k and 24k. Okay. And then this skill, about 17k and 25k. Okay. Okay, right now the opponent has the accuracy down. And let's see the damage increase by how much. Okay, about 25k and 34k. Okay. Okay, lastly is I'm going to activate his special ability that increases all attack and stat 3 times. And let's see the total damage increase by how much with everything. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see his normal attack first. About 12k and 15k. Okay. And then this one. Okay, 16k. 23k. Okay. And this one. 19k and 26k. And this one. 21k. 33k. Okay. And this one. 26k and 36k somewhere. And how about this one? 22k and 30k. And then this one 32k and 40k. Okay, not really that bad, but make sure the opponent must have the accuracy down. Okay, right now Len is equipping with the evasion rune and with the leader skill that increase the evasion by 10%. And I'm going to use Zen as a slash attacker and Nero as a magic attacker. And let's see how well he can evade. Okay, I try with Zen, this first skill. Ooh, 81%, super high. But of course Zen accuracy is super high, so normal. And then how about by using Nero, this skill. Okay, 14%, that's very low. Okay, next is I'm going to activate his special ability that increases his evasion. And let's see how well he can evade the attack. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see the same skill, this one. Okay, 61 is still very risky for Zen. So I assume if I fight from behind, it will be 100%. And then how about by using Nero, I think it will be 0%. Yeah. And then how about from the back? 44%. Okay, even though it's still quite risky, but there's a chances of evade anyway. Okay, next is I'm going to activate this evasion up for 3 turns. And let's see the total evasion increase by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see the Zen attack. Ooh, 41. Not really that bad, but it's still very risky from behind. And then how about using Nero magic attack from behind? Okay, not really that bad. has a higher chances of miss. Okay, lastly is, I'm going to use this accuracy down on my ally since I can hit them. And let's see the total evasion increase by how much with everything. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see how well he can evade right now. 0%. Congratulations. And then how about from behind here? 31%. Okay, not bad. And then next is using narrow, this one. 0%. So if his HP is 100% and with the ratchet ability and with the skill, more or less is 0% for most of the attacker, especially slash attacker. But unless the opponent has the high accuracy like Zen or 100% hit, otherwise more or less is a 0%. So conclusion is, he suddenly become quite a good attacker, especially bad attack. As well as, originally he is quite good in evade the enemy's attack beside the 100% hit. But then right now, with the new mementos and the gear everything, his evasion rate increase, especially for the slash attacker, as well as he has the ability to target provoke the enemy. Yeah, that's the best part. So that more or less, the enemy attacks will be missed. And second thing is, even though he is a limited unit, but you can hunt his shard from the Barbarian Chronicle hard quest, same goes to the main story. Yeah, there's no difference. So he's also quite easy to trade. And his mementos is not limited as well. So I guess that's all about Len. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys got any question about him, please comment. See ya, sayonara.
俺が殺そうと思って殺せなかった相手なんかいないよ。その思い断ち切ってあげる。正々堂々ってのも嫌いじゃない。この程度では愚かだね。あなたはもういいや。壊れた。次行こう、次。